All right, here we are, scorched earth. We are, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Come on. You don't want to miss this. This is too good. Your life is not going to be as fulfilling if you don't hear me every day. All the people around me say, oh my God, I wish you'd just go away. No. They don't mean that. It's just tough love. They don't know what they got. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments. Be a little interactive, okay? You're an introvert. It's okay. Come out of the shell. Get those fingers. Exercise them. Get on that keyboard. Make some comments. Only positive, though, okay? I only want positive. So we're going to recap Saturday, the divisional round. I'm going to start out with my hot take of the day, and that is Tom Brady is the worst announcer in history. He is the best quarterback who ever lived. I keep hoping Patrick Mahomes is going to pass him, but we got to wait a couple years. But just because you're good at one job doesn't mean you're good at another job. And in the memory of Joe Montana, who was literally a terrible announcer himself, Tom Brady sucks. I mean, he doesn't just sink, he sucks. I do not understand what is going on in Fox. The hero worship there is just insane. It is the exact opposite of Moses coming down from the mount. Everybody hated him. Everybody in Fox knows they gotta worship at the Tom Brady altar. You know, and he's laughing and giggling, and I'm like, this dude ain't funny. You know, it's like the real hot person at the party, and everybody just laughs and giggles at everything they say because they want to curry favor with the emperor. It's like, yeah, it's not really funny. I know funny. He's not funny. And they have a cute little thing on the Fox broadcast where everybody uses initials. Nobody's name is Tom Brady. It's TB. Or Kevin Burkhardt is KB. Or Aaron Andrews is EA. I'm like, what is this, a video game? Come on. Just use a name. Aaron, going to you. Whatever. And I like Aaron Andrews. I think she is a talented lady. But man, and you know, this is the ageism and misogyny that goes on in the corporate and entertainment world, that she's a talented lady. She's a cute girl. There's no doubt about it. She's cute. But man, I saw her outfit for this game, and Lord, it was like she was a hostess at the Encore nightclub. She's got a leather top on. I mean, I'm like, wow, what are we doing here? Are you and Tom going to the bar afterwards? I mean, what's going down? So I'm going to do my Tom Brady imitation here for you all. Kevin Burkhardt's going to say some things. Guy's top notch. Guy is just talented. And then Tom Brady will start in with, and this is literally the first 45 minutes of the broadcast. Oh, Kevin, I just love that Detroit offense. Oh my God, I just love what they do. I just love the way Jared Goff plays. He just is so great. I love him. He is just unbelievable. And then I'm on St. Brown. Oh my God, I love the way he catches the ball. Tom, he's a receiver. That's what he's supposed to do. Oh, and that Jamar Gibbs. Oh, I love the way he cuts between tackles. Like, where else is he supposed to run? He's supposed to run away from people. He's not supposed to run into them. It's a running back. You know, and I hear this. I love this. I love that. You know, it's like watching those war movies where the guys come out of the jungle and they go to a brothel in Southeast Asia. And all the women are going, I love you long time. Oh, I love you, American. I love you, GI. Yeah, I know. Producer Stacy's going to tell me about this. But it's what I get from Tom Brady for the first 45 minutes. He loves everything. I don't know. He has more money than God. But is he trying to become the spokesperson for McDonald's? I'm loving it. I mean, I don't know. Is this an audition? My God, can't you say anything critical about somebody? Look, at the end of the day, Detroit got wiped out. Okay, there's answers, not by Tom Brady. And then my favorite. So he's a part owner of the Raiders. And the Raiders are going through a new coach. They're going to get a new GM, blah, blah, blah. He's going to be involved in the process. And Kevin Burkhardt asked him a pretty nice question. what do you think about all these interviews and all these people who are interviewing? And he says, now this is what I wrote. He says, it's amazing all these people who are applying. He says, you get opportunities because of what you've accomplished. He literally said that. And I just looked at the TV and said, man, has CTE taken over every part of your brain? Isn't that life? You don't go in the NFL and say, Dennis Allen of the Saints, the guy who got fired because he only had 3 wins, that guy, let's hire him. No. When you suck, you suck. When you're good, you're good. You get opportunities. I don't know. I don't know. Is there this counterculture world? Is there this alternate universe that Tom lives in that he thinks that the people who do the worst are the first guys up for the new job? You work somewhere. They usually get rid of the people who can't carry their weight or they don't kiss enough butt. We've all seen that. I don't know. I watched it tonight. Detroit. I'm going to say something pretty controversial here. And I remember the story of Lucille Ball, probably the greatest comedian who ever lived. And she was talking about her husband, Desi Arnaz. And in the 50s, people don't realize this now, but that lady had some stones. That lady had some stones because she married a Cuban in the 50s. She was a white girl with red hair, and she married a Cuban. And she didn't care. And together, I think a lot of it was him, but together they built Desilu Studios, which at the time rivaled Warner Brothers, Columbia, for the biggest studios in Hollywood. But like she said later, the thing that drove him to succeed is also the thing that drove him to destroy what he built. And I look at Dan Campbell, and I'm not saying fire him. I'm not saying any of that. But this whole, we are tough, we are invincible, we are badass. Yeah, that's the culture. But I also look at, why did you have so many injuries? Did you not pull your foot off the pedal like Mike Tomlin did and start resting guys? Nope, it's got to be full throttle. Let's look at the game week 16. They really didn't have to play all their starters in San Francisco, and they did. They were going for the throat. That's fine. That's all well and good. But you know what? When you have a defense where 16 players are hurt, to me, you should have rested some of them. You shouldn't have practiced as hard. Yeah, okay, you can go ahead and call yourself soft, but that soft team is the Washington Commanders, and they won. Oh, by the way, I went 2-1 on my picks today. Yeah. I didn't make any money, but yeah, I went 2-1. And then we go to the other game. Kansas City, they're just a monster. I don't even know what you say. They just are like that anaconda. Every time you breathe out, they just squeeze a little tighter. And yeah, I know the storyline is, Houston shot themselves in the foot. And I hate this because every other sportscaster says this. Oh, they missed their opportunities. And this is what nobody tells you, nobody is honest about, and I will tell you, is part of the reason they miss their opportunities is because of the team on the other side of the ball. They have something to do with it. It's not like they're playing on an empty field. They're not just sitting there kicking field goals against the wind. There's another team. They're rushing. They're doing different coverages. They're doing stuff. At the end of the day, that's what it is. So that was the one pick I missed last night. I said take Houston plus the 7.5. The line closed at 9.5, and I got to tell you, it's so rich. They took a safety at the end when they were up by 11 to only win by 9. And the ones who really got effed were the Las Vegas sportsbooks. And I am so happy. Anytime you can slam the book, I'm down with it. I am so down with it. So basically what happened is the line started out at 7.5. Everybody kept betting Kansas City till it got to 9.5. And then everybody took back on Houston. Oh, they got middled. It's great. I hope somebody owns the Mirage tomorrow. Well, the Mirage doesn't exist anymore. Well, tomorrow we have 2 games. We got the game of the year, Baltimore at Buffalo. I like Baltimore minus the spot, the 1.5. I also like what is that other game? I don't even know. Oh, it's Philadelphia and the Rams. I really, really like Philadelphia minus the 6. I had it at 6 and 6.5 now. You know what? The best thing I could tell you is Monday night teams in the playoffs are 0-3 the next game they play. There's something got to be there. All right. I hope you all hit a bunch of winners tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon.